It's Week 14 of the NFL, and the spotlight is on George Kittle. He's going to be a busy man in the passing game. It's the 49ers and the Jags, and it comes your way next.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. We thank you for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, 3 months in the books. Partner, now it's December. It's the best month of the NFL season because the games get more important as the weather gets a little bit colder.
Yeah, and this is where you find out who the real teams are and who the pretenders are. Do you find yourself not only in the playoff conversation, but can you now play good enough ball down the stretch to not only be in the conversation, but actually find yourself in the postseason?
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. Now an opening past the 30. And it will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. They're led out by the last pick in the draft in 2022. Iowa State's Brock Purdy at quarterback.
Mr. Irrelevant. Well, I think it's safe to say, Mike, he has been anything but irrelevant since arriving in the NFL, and he is living proof. It doesn't matter if you're drafted first overall, or in his case, with the very last pick. What does matter?
Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell.
An opening play call like that, Mike, has exactly one goal. Let's connect on something early and quiet this home crowd. But all they did was energize them. I mean, listen to this place after that interception. They're feeding into it. They're giving this offense extra momentum as they now take the field.
The Jacksonville offense ready to go to work for the first time. Leading them out, the former #1 overall pick back in the 2021 draft, it's Trevor Lawrence.
One thing about this guy that's pretty clear, Mike, is there's not a whole lot that rattles him. He does a good job staying even keel. You don't know if he just threw a pick or if he just led his team to a touchdown drive, and that was kind of the case last week. He didn't let it snowball into a bunch of back-breaking mistakes. He just shook it off and kept playing. Now, can he keep that mentality as the rest of the year unfolds? And if he does, he's going to give his team a chance every single week.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Lawrence. Got a man. It's Thomas. A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down, Jacksonville.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. That's on the tackle, Anton Harrison. Lawrence now on 2nd down. That pass to the sideline. Nice job to bring it in and stay in bounds, but still short of that 1st down. 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. So it is 4th down, and that'll bring on Cam Little for this Jaguars field goal. Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars will take a 3-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This one taken at the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. And he's been a huge factor in the passing game all season long. In fact, he leads all NFL running backs in receiving yards. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. That's the former #1 overall pick, Trayvon Walker, there to make the stop. Purdy now on 2nd down. That's caught by McCaffrey. Here's 3rd and 2. They'll let the fullback try to push the pot. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain.
Man, even the big guy couldn't barrel ahead for just a couple yards and pick up that first. That's really impressive by that defensive front to not only hold up, but to force 4th down.
So on 4th down, the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowsky, out to punt. And back deep is Devin Duvernay to return. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Jaguars offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. Still, a lot can happen between now and the end of the season, but the cream is starting to rise to the top as you look across the NFL. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Lawrence gives this one to ETN. And this will be a Jaguars 1st down as he'll take this forward to the 27.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. That one intercepted. Picked off by Malik Mustafa.
So anytime you're really sensing pass, Mike, the first thing you want to do, flood the field with defensive backs. Good things typically happen. I mean, that's a great call there by the defensive coordinator to counter that play, because no matter where that ball was going, they had someone in the neighborhood who had a shot of making the play and getting them off the field.
Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. They'll start with a golden opportunity here to move out in front. Great field position to start out. It's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. That is Josh Hines Allen from his defensive end spot to record the sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they will finally run him down.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. Now Purdy. That one taken in. Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown, San Francisco. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Robinson to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Jaguars offense about ready to take over once more. Trail by 4, touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. That's over the middle to the tight end Ingram. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. In the pistol, here's Lawrence. That's complete to Etienne. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now here's Lawrence. He finds his tight end. That's Brenton Strange.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains. I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
On 4th down, the Jaguars send out the veteran Logan Cook to punt. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Niners offense and Christian McCaffrey getting set for their next passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense will need to find a way to key in on him because he'll throw on 1st down. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. From the gun, it's Purdy. He's got his man, complete to Pearsall. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Purdy going to put it up again. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is 1st down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early 1st down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike, touchdown, field goal. But either way, I'm coming away with points.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to the air again is Purdy. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
A short one there, caught by Kittle. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. To throw once more, it's Purdy. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field. And then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
They convert with a gain of 15.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal. That is caught side of the end zone. George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed. So replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
His kick is good. That's the score, Niners 14. Jaguars 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Robinson. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. There's Trevor Lawrence as he and the Jaguars get set for their next drive. And he's used his legs to great effect this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design, as you check out the league leaders in quarterback rushing yards. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. On the give, it's Etienne. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
A fair catch signaled and taken at about the 18-yard line. So here's Brock Purdy and this 49ers offense heading back onto the field. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Josh Hines-Allen there on the tackle. 2nd down and 8. On the counter, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. It is 3rd and 10. So Kittle comes in motion. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Here's Mitch Wisnowski now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Oh, but he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Jaguars offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
At the 39-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
1st and 10. Back to throw. Lawrence. That's caught left side by Ingram. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
When you're running a crossing route versus man coverage, you understand that there's going to be nobody waiting for you on the far side of the field. So if you can create separation on your man defender and separate away, there's a lot of green grass, and that's where the quarterback went with the ball.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Lawrence. He finds his tight end, Ingram. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Lawrence going to keep this himself.
Lawrence on the keeper.
Great work there defensively, Mike. You could tell they were onto that one from the start. They're able to hold him to a short gain on the keeper and force the 4th down.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it with ETN. And he's going to have a Jags 1st down. Oh, they take a chance there on 4th and 1, but it's a gain of 3 and a new set of downs.
Jaguars 1st down.
In motion comes Thomas.
20-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Lawrence. This is caught at the 2. And he's in. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Jaguars.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars are back within 4. It is 14-10. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The 49ers offense ready to get back at it. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker. But you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed He got there in a hurry.
3rd and long. Again, it's McCaffrey. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. On comes the punter now, as he is on to punt it away for San Francisco. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Quickly to the outside and complete. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. He's going to run it, and he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play. Throw left side, taken in by Kirk. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down. Kirk is the motion man. Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. That's into the hands of Gabe Davis. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal. And he will dive into the end zone. Hank Bigsby. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers offense going to get it one final time in this 1st half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This officially a 58-yard attempt. Moody's kick is good. And the 49ers have tied it at 17.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Robinson on the return. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10.
On 1st down, Lawrence. He'll let this one go deep for Thomas. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The 1st half has come to an end.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get things started up at Ford Field in Detroit. where it was the visitors from the north, the Vikings, who were able to get the road victory. Aaron Jones, 2 touchdown runs to lead the way. From there, we'll take the trip across Lake Erie to Cleveland to check in on the Browns at home at the Dog Pound. And no one went home happy after this one, as it ends in a rare tie. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could
Both
turn
teams
out
look good
to be
on
the
the
difference.
offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Travis Etienne and the Jaguar offense ready to get back to work. And really, he has not produced a whole lot of highlights as we thought about coming in that he could be a featured back in this one. Instead, no running lanes, no room to operate, stuck at the line of scrimmage, and generally taking this offense out of its flow. Here's a designed run. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
This one is caught by Kirk. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Throwing is Lawrence. That's taken in by Thomas. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
At the 45-yard line.
Lawrence now. Working free downfield. It's Kirk. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. To throw is Lawrence. Open man is Davis. And the Jaguars are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. They'll run it here with Etienne. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. To throw is Lawrence. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Big play coming up, 3rd and goal. Now Lawrence. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Trevor Lawrence. Touchdown Jaguars. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Niners offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. As we get a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns by a running back, he sets the pace here as we get to the latter stages of the season. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Encroachment, defense. Automatic first down.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Purdy. Over the middle to Ayuk, complete. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Throwing is Purdy. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Tyke Smith. And the Jaguars are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. Ingram able to get open, makes the catch. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. 2nd and a yard.
At the 49ers 45-yard line.
They'll give it to Etienne on the option. He'll push forward for about a yard. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. In the pistol, here's Lawrence. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 30-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Etienne. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the 3rd quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. On the handoff, it's Etienne. And the Jags are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
We'll try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Now here's Lawrence. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Trevor Lawrence. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Niners offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. That's taken in by Jennings. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the 1st down.
Open man is Jennings. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll run here with McCaffrey. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Purdy. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Davis heading in motion. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Lawrence to throw. The ball's out. The Niners have got it. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it. And that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
49ers offense and Brock Purdy headed back on the field for their next possession. And the turnovers have really been the story here. Take you back through the high, or actually the lowlights in this one. Not a lot of positives when you have a 3-interception game under pressure all game long. The secondary feasting on his passes. To throw on 1st down is Purdy. Now he'll run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
On second down, Purdy. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Cameron Latu. Touchdown, San Francisco. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The kick is good. Makes the score Jaguars 31, 49ers 24.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. On the return, it's Robinson. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Jags offense. And Trevor Lawrence set to take over once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Quickly to the outside and complete. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The Niners offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll run here. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. So Kittle comes in motion. The connection made to Ayuk. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Purdy works out of the pistol. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The 49ers out for the punt. Be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Jaguars offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. Catch made right side by Thomas. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 25 yard.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Back to throw. Lawrence. That's complete to ETN. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7. This run straight ahead for ETN. Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
It's 3rd down and 12.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That caught by Davis. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. Punting unit comes on. Jaguars will kick it away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. A fair catch taken here. And it's going to come right at the 15-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
And a good run there. Finds the lane, gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
The 49ers out to punt this one, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll run it once more with ETN. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. They'll try and run for the first with ETN. Whistles here and a timeout. Defense can take this one with 1:51 to go.
Hey, run!
They'll go back to ETN on 1st down. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Once again, it's ETN. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 11.
They'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Jaguars ready to punt this one away. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Here's the San Francisco offense ready to take possession of the ball once more. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. And they're going to do that with excellent field position. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to an E. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to an E. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Jaguars are the winners here at home as we say, so long from Jacksonville.